Hello, everybody, and welcome to 911 Operator. I saw this game in my recommended list, and I thought, oh, that looks kind of interesting. It's a game made by Jutsu Games. I think this is their first title. I couldn't really find anything else by them, and published by Playway SA, which is just a publisher, I think. I don't think they've done any games on their own. But this is a game where you play a 911 operator, and you direct people around, police, medical, fire department, protected by copyright law. Keep that in mind. Don't copy this game. It's rude. Anyway, I'll be honest, I kind of like this sort of emergency management game. I saw some gameplay video. When I was little, I played a game called Simcopter. It's a really old game, really ugly. Maybe I'll try to play it for the channel someday, but I don't know. In that game, you sort of went around directing fire and other sort of enforcement agencies as well. And there was also a game, I don't remember, I think it came out last year. It was called This Is the Police. It was very similar, but I didn't really like This Is the Police. I thought it got mired down in its own story a little bit too much. So, when I saw that, it reminded me of, well, those games, and I hope that is sort of less on the story and more on the gameplay. I have only played the tutorial, and I haven't really screwed around that much in it. It has a city of the day. I don't think I'll be messing with that. I think I'm just going to play through the career mode. This is version 1.0.0, so if it comes out with new patches, you probably know around the time that I played this game. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and start career mode. We're going to play on, the first one is the only one we have access to. Kapolei. Kapolei is a Hawaiian city situated on the island of Oahu, very close to Pearl City. The city was carefully designed before starting this construction, which makes the city unique from an urban planning point of view. The name of the city comes from the volcanic cone Pu'o Kapolei, and the mythological character of Kapo, the goddess of fertility. It's a population of 15,000, and you need to get 100 reputation points to pass this level. Now again, I have a reset button. I don't know if it kept my stuff from the tutorial or not. And we have these nice little blurbs here. First aid and other sort of emergency things. This is a really instructional game in that aspect. Takes a few minutes to load, but that's okay. There we go. And it looks like I think it kept my stuff from the tutorial. I'm going to go back. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to go ahead and reset that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, two things that you do in this game. One is you direct emergency services to where they're needed, and the other is to take emergency 911 calls. And in a way, I find that interesting. They're based on real-life calls, I guess. And how you react and how you deal with those things can influence the outcome. So here we are. Here is our management thing. We have staff, vehicles, and equipment. I don't know how to do any of this. The tutorial didn't really go too much into detail outside of saying, this is your stuff. Congratulations. We only have $10,000, which means, well, it definitely remembered the stuff that I did in the tutorial. So it's a good thing I restarted. I'm going to go ahead and put the people with the highest driving skill in charge. I don't necessarily know what that does, but it just seems like the more intelligent move to me. And one other thing, again, something that I noticed from the tutorial, is that I was, not really we, but I was very short on police officers. So I'm going to see if I can get another officer? Bicycle. Sports patrol car. 75,000. We don't even have enough money for any of those things. I'll tell you what, we're gonna get you a bicycle, and we're gonna set up a new team. It's just gonna be Bicycle Man. There we go. He will ride that bike fast. And we also have a medic here. I might keep him in reserve. I think the way it works is it takes time for your officers to recover in between missions if they are injured. So having extra people on staff isn't necessarily a bad thing. Oh, I'm going to give you a pew gun, too. It would kind of suck if I sent you out without that. Is there anything else? Oh, I want all the things. I want all of these. Can I have all of these? No, I can't. Well, we'll give you a bulletproof vest, too. Yes. You will be the best cop. With your marksman of 68. Who is our best marksman? I'm going to give you a vest as well. 90, 72, 90. Yes. Oh, I don't have you with a gun either. Well, let's get you a gun. And can we also get you with a vest? We can. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, what else can we do? I think we're pretty much done at this point. Field hospital, that's interesting. I also have the one DLC for this game, which, well, I don't know what all it added, but it might be useful. I don't know. So let's go ahead and start our deployment real quick. And we come to this screen. This is our main screen. Here's our cache. We have these little markers on the board which tell us where our men are. We have 2 units of fire trucks, 2 units of ambulances, and 3 units of police. No, 4 units of police. We have Bicycle Man here as well. And we're going to try to spread those out a little bit. And then we're just going to start. We're going to see what happens. We're going to play on 2-speed. And these guys will go around and do whatever. So we have our first incident here. It's a party. They want intervention. There's 5 suspects. In that case, let's send this guy over. This guy, I think they have 4 officers? Actually, I kind of wish it would actually tell me how many units it has. I assume that's these boxes up here. I'll be able to tell when to get here. Okay, and we have a call. Well, hold on a moment. You have a broken bone. We'll go ahead and send that, and we'll answer the phone.
Hello, I would like to order a big pepperoni with extra cheese, please.
Okay, this was a call that I did in the tutorial, and this girl is actually in trouble.
Excuse me, you've reached 911.
I think.
Yes, I know.
And she's trying to be subtle about it, obviously. So we're gonna have to be nice with her.
Yes, I do.
Yep. Is it because you're very hungry? I'm tempted to, but no.
You can't talk about it because of someone in the room?
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
I have an officer about a mile away.
Let's go ahead and send Bicycle Man. Now, this is actually kind of important.
Do you also need medical attention?
Do you need medical attention?
Is somebody hurt?
Yes. Do you know how long it will be?
Okay, we'll also send a ambulance. And the call ended. Okay, you don't want to push the ignore button because that actually makes the thing disappear. And you don't want that. That means that it's ended, basically. You've just said, nope, you're going to ignore that. So let's see what we have here. Oh, we only have 2 officers. Well, that's disappointing. So, I guess that's their capacity? I don't know. Sharp injury tool. Okay, they're taking that person back to the hospital. So, the slots here are actually the number of personnel are in that vehicle. And I assume they have to drop those off before they get another. Ooh, under fire. That's not good. So this guy, this drunk thug, has assaulted our officers and very slightly injured this person, Kapolei Foster. And that resolved. Good. Spilled chemical substance reported might be danger for traffic and people. Okay. Simple enough. How's this going? 2 of them are resolved, and the others are getting there. So the way this works is each officer takes a person as their target, and they will resolve that in whatever way they can, depending on the circumstances, obviously. And it takes a certain period of time for that to occur. And once they're done, person has been beaten by a group of thugs. You need medical assistance, and 3 suspects possibly armed. Okay, let's go ahead and send, Bicycle Man. We'll go ahead and send these 2 cruisers and this thing. And we have a new call. Okay, well, we'll get to that in just a moment. A speeding car. Crap. Okay, I almost missed that. Go, Bicycle Man. You take care of that car.
Ma'am, where are you?
I might have to turn the audio up a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that if I can. Just a little bit. Oh. Yes.
Okay, I'm sending the fire.
Oh, I should have asked her to get out of the car first. Oh well. They'll figure themselves out. Okay, they're done. They're done. Bicycle Man has not been able to catch up to the speeding vehicle yet. He's trying his hardest. He's going as fast as he can. All right, let's pause this for a second. I don't think I can actually get into options in this crap. Well, maybe I'll do that at next turn. Next mission, I should say. Okay, those guys are being resolved. Those guys are being resolved. There is an injured person there. No, it hasn't arrived yet, but it's getting there. Okay. New incident. Drunk driver caused a... Well, you already have 2 cars there. You should be fine. Okay, you guys go ahead there. I mean, seriously, you guys have 4 officers. You should be able to handle 1 guy. Yeah. Chloe was fine. No one else was injured. Okay. Good enough. I really want to see this resolve itself. No! He's too fast for Bicycle Man. Okay, go there, Bicycle Man. You can handle the drunk driver. Okay, all of this is resolved. Yep. New incident. Party in the neighborhood is far too loud. Drugs are likely to be used. Okay, you don't have... You're after the speeder. Right. Well, we'll visit there when we have the opportunity. Car on fire, and the caller. is fine. Good.
911, what's your emergency?
I want to report a fire.
Where
What's
are
the
you, sir?
address?
In front of
Blah, blah,
So
blah.
what's on fire?
some garbage.
Is
Some
the garbage in
garbage.
some sort of container or a trash bin?
A large dumpster is burning.
So yeah, it's just some garbage.
Are there any inflammable materials near the fire?
Yes.
Is the fire spreading anywhere?
I love these comments.
Actually, it looks like it's burning out.
Sir,
Well,
I
if it's
don't think
burning
the
itself
help of
out, then I
firefighters is
don't
really
think
necessary.
it's
If the
really
fire doesn't
necessary.
burn out, just call 911 again.
Yeah.
Okay?
I
If you
agree.
think so. Bye.
Sometimes you will get that speeding car is gonna get away. It's because I was trying to be cutesy and send Bicycle Man after it. Well, it is what it is. These guys need the police now. Oh, they needed police and fire. Okay. Some people are drinking in public. I will handle that as soon as... they got away. Well, that was me being dumb. I shouldn't have played games with the speeder. I'm actually very low tolerant on people breaking driver's laws, for lack of a better terminology. This game's just not giving me a break, is it? Car reported driving through a red light. Okay. Oh, and I missed a call. Crap. I was too distracted. Need to wake back up. I'm getting distracted too easily. How is this resolving? Oh, both of these people were injured, but I think they were injured in that thing. Go after the speeder, the person going through the red light. Yep. New incident. Pedestrian hit by a car. Okay, well, I don't have a police car available. Unfortunately, having Bicycle Man hasn't really helped as well as I had hoped.
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, hello. There is a fight out in the street. Can you please send the police quickly?
Where? I need a message for where.
How many of them are there?
4 men are fighting.
Can you give me
Address.
a precise address of the
The
incident?
tutorial
Yes, of
recommended always asking for the address first. And of course, the address is garbled because that makes life
Did
easier.
you see if they had any weapons?
That's fine.
No, I didn't see any.
Okay, well,
Is anybody injured?
It's hard to tell, but one of them has taken a lot of punches. I just can't believe he's still
I
standing
do
there
think
for
that this is worth sending people for.
I'm sending emergency services right now.
But I don't have anybody to really do it. I mean, he'll get there eventually. If this resolves itself, and it did, they can go. They'll get there faster. And they can go there. And fallen tree, blocking car traffic. Sounds good. We have a fire truck right there. Police transport needed. Crap. Yeah, I don't think Bicycle Man was the greatest idea in retrospect. That's unfortunate. I wanted him to be the hero that we needed. Anyway, our first shift is almost over, which means these calls should stop coming in. My reputation is -5. It's because I missed that call. That hurts. And I missed that speeder. Driver drove off the road, crashing the car. Well, that's not good. Fortunately, we don't need police presence for that. Now, I didn't have too much issue with the tutorial. It was actually pretty easy. This doesn't seem that much different, but again, I'm sort of just as short-handed with police in this as I was before. That would be something that I'll have to keep an eye on as the game progresses, because that will be a problem. It's taken a while for these guys to send back up. There's quite a few people here. I don't think there will be any arrests, but that'll just expedite that call a bit. I think that's everything. Yep. Yeah, that's better. Sorry, Bicycle Man. I tried to make you all you could be, and I had failed. I'll have to get him a better vehicle next time, if I can. I don't necessarily know how much money you make per shift. Like, how much money do you make for resolving things? I used most, if not all, of my cash. It looks like I have almost 10,000 cash from this shift. And 6 reputation. I need 100 to finish this? Wow. This game might take actually longer than I thought it would. I thought it would be just a few short days of content. How redundant it'll end up being is the important question. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Broken bone, resolve stolen car. I don't remember that. That might have been the... We might have missed that. Looks like we missed another call down there as well. Undercover pizza solved. Loud party resolved. I think if there is a 0 there, means that we didn't necessarily have to send people to that. And of course, we lost the speeder. Well, no. I think that just means that we don't lose points for it, but it wasn't like a big deal. It's like the drinking in public is not a huge deal. I would probably have lost points if I didn't send anybody, but because it's not a big deal, I didn't get any points for solving it. So, yeah, we missed a couple of calls, and we lost the speeding guy because I was trying to be cutesy. Okay. And Adam Maroxy and Chloe Foster were injured. Not horribly, just 90%, 95%. And I think I just clicked back. Yep. Well then, that was the first day, the first shift of 911 operator. And next time, we will sort out our equipment, our staff, our whatever, because it looks like we're short a couple of people because our officers are injured, and we'll deal with all of that next time. But until then, happy gaming.